During the NEET paper leak protest, I observed one thing from the psychological perspective, from the psychological point of view. It was the male nature, how males operate in natural setting or biological setting of when there is a threat and there are some people who needs protection, like women. So we have seen many videos of women clearly and openly saying that they were protected by men when police were doing brutalities, police were lathi charging, and police were doing atrocities on them, on the students, the protesting students. So many men protected them from police brutality. But most of the women said that they were not expecting that men were going to do these things because they had this perception that males are bad people. Most of the male are not good guys. They are not someone to be trusted upon. And some women were also saying that they had this perception that they have been hating men online, mostly on Instagram, that men are bad, men hater tags, misandist tags. So these things were very prevalent, and also some news came that some people were killed by their partners, like Pune case. So because of these things, women were speculating that whether men will do this, men will protect them from the police or not. But it turns out that men did. And why? What's the biological nature of males? Why males protecting them? I am not saying that males are oblivious of all those things, that many women online are targeting men unnecessarily. And also I'm not defending men, that men are not culprits or men are not doing anything at all to offend, or men are not doing any violent crimes. Yes, they are doing. And women are also not very innocent creatures. So converting all of these things and considering all of these things into a proper channelized version of psychological perspective, psychological insight into that protest. There is a lady, and I really admire her for her research on men. She has spent a lot of years on researching the male nature, on the male psychology, of on how males operate in certain situations, or in certain circumstances, that in the natural setting how men operate. Her name is Alison Armstrong, and she has done a lot of research. So I'm quoting her that she has said in many podcasts and many videos of that women think that men will only protect them if they love them, or if they are close to them. But it's not always the case. Most of the men are going to protect the women in front of them if the woman is going to be brutalized by someone else, or by being threatened by someone. They are going to protect them no matter what social standing or what type of situation she may be coming from, or whoever that person might be, whoever that woman might be. But men will try to protect her if it is in their capacity. So it is done. This research is done by Alison Armstrong, and she has done a lot. Honestly, I admire, because I am also a male, so I obviously will admire her. What my point is that the current scenario, the current algorithm which is being built and which is being curated for you, particularly for you, and I'm also doing research on this AI system, artificial intelligence, digital rejections, and how these algorithms are working towards making people more radicalized, more extremist. Whether it is left, right, doesn't matter. Men, women, doesn't matter. Everyone is being extreme. Everyone is going to be an extreme version of themselves. It is clearly visible in, if we are looking, if we are just glancing a small amount of time, we can easily see that it is very much prevalent. We are being an extremist person. Lefts are having their own agenda, and right wingers are having their own agenda. But what we can do, what's within our hands? We can't control the algorithm, we can't control the AI, we can't control the entire technology. But what we can do, particularly women, because women are I will say most of the women, and not I will say, it has been researched by many researchers that most of the women nowadays are spending more time on screens, on social media compared to males. Males prefer physical activities outdoors, but women mostly prefer indoor activities, and particularly if they have phone. Obviously, most of the people nowadays have access to the phone, so women are more inclined towards spending their time within that safe space and on that screen. So what we can do to curate that feed of our social media, or should we skip this, or should we abandon this, or what should we do? Practically speaking, abandoning social media might be difficult for many people. So what the solution is that step outside, spend some time with people, with real people. Look around yourself, see by your own eyes what's the reality, what's the real truth. Not from the screen, not from the social media feed, not from the algorithm, not from the AI generated things. Look by yourself, by your own eyes. It is gonna do a lot of good things. Humans are social creatures. They can't survive in isolation. The most heinous, the most brutal punishment for very heinous crimes, or most of the crimes, is isolation. Keep a person in isolated chambers and they will be traumatized for years, and it will be very disastrous situation for them to survive in that isolated environment. But we are doing the same with our own self, by our own volition, by our own actions. We are isolating ourselves, we are ostracizing ourselves from the real world, from our friends, from our family, from our close ones. Even in relationships also, these things are impacting very brutally. So again, make efforts for the relationships around you, around and in your physical realm. Your family, your friends, your relationship, your partner, your children, whoever that person might be. You need to spend more time on those physical relations. Okay, ख्याल रखो.